Hello once again, dudes. This is Mil. Welcome to another XAMPP tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm gonna be showing you how to save a PHP file into the correct directory. So what you need to do is basically save as, and then you need to go to a computer and go onto the local disk C or whatever your hard drive you installed it as is. You know where you installed it, so you need to find in your hard drive the XAMPP folder, and go ahead and double click on that if I can get it. And that's not what I want to do. So what we need to do in here, find a folder called htdocs, which should be located here, depending on and actually. So what you need to do in here is to just, save all your PHP files and what you need in your PHP files here. If you have CSS files with your PHP or JavaScript files or pictures, it's very important. And you might be thinking, well, what if I have to do many files? Well, usually if you have made a PHP website that you really want, you're not going to be running on a local server, so upload them to a real server and then just delete them. But this is about XAMPP, so I'm gonna go ahead and type in test.php. You need to do that, so that's very important. And to see if you did correctly in Notepad++, if you're using that, you can see it says hypertext preprocessor file, which PHP basically stands for. Um, so I don't know if you're using Notepad++, but just remember to use the PHP extension. This is not a PHP tutorial, so I'm just gonna write something down real quick, and I'm not gonna be telling you anything about it at all. I'm just gonna say, hey, XAMPP. I'm not gonna be telling you how to do it, honestly. So I go ahead and run this, and you might be thinking, well, I can just run this in Google Chrome. Well, go ahead and try that. It won't work. So what you need to do is to type in localhost slash, not backslash, just slash, and I'm gonna type test.php. Alright, so you can see it says, hey XAMPP. So if you get this up, you have installed your PHP correctly. So here it is again. You need to open your PHP, type echo hey XAMPP, and then close it down. So that's basically how it works. So now you have both been knowing how to put your PHP files correctly into the correct directory and how to test it out. Another way of testing it out is to use the command called php info, as shown here. So if I go ahead and again and open my internet browser and search for the test file again, and here it is already. You can see it comes up with PHP version blah 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 blah, and it comes up with lots of crap. But this is a way of showing it. You can see the server is Apache. The server, that's because this Apache is the server running. MySQL is a database, but Apache is the thing that runs the PHP. If you didn't use a server using XAMPP, you wouldn't be able to do PHP. Cause it would just do like if we, as I showed you, if we version of processes. That is. Or if we go ahead and run it in Google Chrome, you can see it just does this. It would never work really, and even worse, if you do it in the Internet Explorer, it would just be totally awful. It would just ask you to save it or open the file main. So this is very useful. So that's what we need to do. So in the next tutorial, we're going to go ahead and test Apache. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.